Hope screen is visible for everyone. Right, perfect. So, guys, okay, in this CoCubes model paper or test paper, if you see, one good thing is you have a chance to move from one section to another section. Okay, if suppose you have a quant, reasoning, and verbal, okay, three sections is there. Let us say quant, reasoning, and verbal, right? So you can start in any section. You can start from verbal, or you can start from quant, or you can start from reasoning. And if suppose, let's say this is 20 and questions, and here 20 questions and 20 questions, okay, total 60 questions. Sometimes they'll give 15, 15 also, depends on, okay, various situations. They'll give 15 questions in each section or 20 questions in each section. Okay, if it is 20, 20 also, see, the good thing is they're giving 12 questions easy in each. Minimum greater than or equal to 12 questions are easy. Every section more than 12 questions are easy. So my suggestion is just try to scroll down. It's like paper based exam only, where you can see first question and you can turn your page and you can see the last question. Like that, here in CoCubes you have that advantage. You can move from one question to other question, one section to other section. First crack those easy and moderate questions. I repeat, I'm not saying all 60 questions are easy. Around 12 questions are easy and moderate level. So you people need to crack those parts so that you people can take that advantage. Now we'll see recent, okay, CoCubes model questions we are going to discuss. Okay, what type of questions they're asking in quantum reasoning. Okay, and we are sharing some PDF already in your groups. You can check, and you can, if it is not there, you just drop a message in the group. I'll share you again those PDFs related to quant reasoning and verbal previous questions. You can work on it. Right, mock test papers also there, you can work on it. Now see, this type of question, they're giving two questions, my dear friends. This is functions, we can say. In reasoning, we can expect two questions from function. Two questions in this model. They'll define something f of x, g of x in the question, and they'll ask questions related to that. Hey, f of x, g of x. Not only this one, they can say a square minus b square, or a square plus b square, or a plus b whole square. Something they'll define, and they'll ask two questions related to that. This is easy questions. And there is no negative marking. Try to attempt all questions. Focus on easy. If time is okay less than 5 minutes, you can see that top right side, that color is changed. It will come to red color when it is less than 5 minutes. So from there onwards, you need to be alert. Okay, and here you have to find the value of f of g. F dot g means f of g of x you need to calculate for x value minus 2. So f of g of minus 2, right? So g of minus 2 value, if you just calculate, my dear friends, it's minus 2 divided by modulus of minus 2 will give minus 1. G of minus 2 is nothing but minus 1. So f of minus 1 we need to calculate. So modulus of minus 1 plus 1 is nothing but equal to 2, right? So I hope everyone got option C. You can respond once you are done with the question before itself. You can respond in the group. No issues. So you got C as the answer for this one. Whereas next one, they're asking f of g, f and g values means f of x and g of x for x value 7. F of 7, g of 7 they want. F of 7 value and g of 7 value they want. F of 7 is nothing but, I hope you got, because of modulus of minus 6 is there, that will give 6. 6. G of 7 is nothing but 7 divided by mod 7 will get 1. So 6 comma 1 is the answer, my dear friend. This is basic question in CoCubes papers. You can respond in the chat box if you are done with the question before me. Okay, you can respond kindly. This type of question, reasoning, two questions. So out of 20, sometimes out of 15. See, this is one more example related to that functions. Related to functions, this is one more example. Okay, f of 2. We know f of 2 is 0 already. F of 0 is 2. No need to go for f of x function also. right? I'm not entering into f of x function here itself. F of 2 is 0. A lot of people are worrying about, sir, how to handle this? How to handle this? It's not required here. F of 2 value already 0. F of 0 is already 2. That's given, right? So what is the worry? Okay, so like this, they're asking 1 to 2 questions in functions. So those questions you don't miss. Those questions you don't miss. And these type of question reasoning. So guys, one question in reasoning in this model, one question every set, but they change this letters value, the diagram or symbol will be changed. If you observe, alternate or shading. Here shading is there, shading diagram. Here triangle with shade, alternate. Then triangle with shading will come here. Right, options will be given. I'm just okay posting the question here, and here normal one. Normal triangle without any shade. Okay, that's one thing. We have into mark for sure. Into mark for sure. And this shaded part will come down. Because that is moving here. First here, second here, third here, fourth here, fifth. It is going in a clockwise direction. One position. The triangle is moving. Shading, unshaded, shading, unshaded, like that. What about letter? What about the letter? So guys, on paper, you please write A to Z all values, because okay, see this format you try to maintain. I'll just show in the next slide. Okay, if you are unable to recall those numbers, B2, D4, G7, K11, here 2 gap, 3 gap, 4 gap, 5 gap, 16, which is nothing but P letter. Here P will come. So your answer should be like into mark, here P, and here a triangle with a shaded one. So we need to select this option. Okay, among the options, we need to select that. This model one question guarantee. Sometimes they'll give number also in place of letter. They'll give number also. Okay. And I mean to say, guys, you just try to maintain this structure. I'll let you know one diagram. I'll just post it here. This diagram, I'll share this notes as well. Don't worry about the notes point of view. You focus on the content what we are discussing. And this slide, I'll just put the slide now. One moment. Okay, so and I think you can see these codes, right? Okay, this codes you try to note like this. A to Z, we have 26 alphabets. Okay, once you are set for the exam, you write it on paper. A to Z all like this. Here, A value and B value to all codes. Z value 26 like that. There is one more thing. A reverse code is this. There is two things called forward code and reverse code. In this is important for coding and decoding. Letter series, you can expect letter series question. You can expect coding and decoding question, and you can expect diagram like this. Here also, each letter value is required. Each letter value required. So forward code is A to Z, A1, B2, so on up to Z value 26 is forward code. Whereas reverse code is A26, B25, Z value 1, A is 26, B is 25, Z is 1. This is reverse code. Here advantage you write in this fashion only. Up to M, then from N onwards you write reverse. What is the advantage here is, listen, A forward code is this, A reverse code is this. A reverse code is 26 you observe. And for T forward code is this, T reverse code is this 7. That entire column, one is forward code, one is reverse code. So G forward code is 7, reverse code is 20. T forward code 20, reverse code is 7. So you have an advantage when you write here like this. Reverse code, forward code, both can be taken care. Both can be taken care. And there is one more logic called pairs. There is one more logic called pairs. which is AZ, BY, CX, so on up to MN. So what is this page here is that vertical things, my dear friends. Vertical column you observe CX, DW, FU, all these are pages. During your regular classes, we discuss how to remember this page as well. But right now, as you people have exam soon, so I'm not going for those points. You can write, okay, in worst scenario, if you know all clues, how to remember for each letter, well and good. Worst scenario, I'll suggest you people to write like this: A to Z, A to M, then N to Z reverse, forward code, reverse code, and page also will cover. Page also will cover. This page is also going to play a role. But if you write, all three will cover in one page. All three things will cover in one page. Recommending everyone to write in this fashion. Okay. Now let's see about forward code, reverse code. This point you have to know. Okay. This model, my dear friends, minimum one question, one to two questions guarantee. Reasoning, you see any set of paper, reasoning for CoCubes, this model guarantee. Not smaller than, not greater. You can experience already. Okay, they asked this model for sure. So we know greater than, less than, equal. Not smaller than means it's either greater than or equal. Not smaller than means it's either greater than or equal. Neither smaller nor equal means greater. Neither smaller, it's not small, it's not greater means it's equal. Here greater than they mentioned. Okay. Neither greater nor equal means less than. So guys, okay, this all you have to note on paper. When the question is displayed, so not smaller than means either greater than or equal. Smaller is not there. What is the other symbols? Greater and equal. Small and equal not there means we should put greater, right? So small and greater is not there. We should put equal. Like that, you note down on paper what is each symbol meaning. And means this is the meaning. Exclamatory symbol is meaning is this. This is very important model in CoCubes. Now what you have to do, come to the statements. Here, and means we got and from above, and means either greater than or equal to. Okay. Exclamatory symbol is nothing but greater. F greater than G. This two colon symbol is also greater. G greater than O. Here O greater than A. Plus means here less than. So guys, what I am doing, they given some meanings for each symbol. We decoded that here. Now I am substituting that in statements and conclusions. Up to this part, hope you are clear. Everyone, is that clear? Up to this point. Fine. So A, okay, is either greater than or equal to F, F greater than G, G greater than O. Now, what is the approach is, okay, from statement, what is the statement here is, A is either greater than or equal to F is greater than G is greater than O. Right. My dear friends, from A to G, is there any common symbol? Simple logic, is there any common symbol from A to G? Yes, sir. So what is that greater? So A greater than G means G less than A. Second conclusion correct. From statements, you have to decide which conclusion is correct. Right. Next one. Next one. From A to O, is there any common symbol? Yes, sir. Greater than. A greater than O means O less than A required. Here greater than is there not correct. So only conclusion 2 follows. My dear friends, only conclusion 2 follows. We have to go. Clear. So after decoding, what your job is, combine that statements. Okay, you combine. Is there any common symbol? Okay. If there is no common symbol, no relationship between the terms. If suppose there is no common symbol from A to G, any relationship is not acceptable. You remove it. Okay, so like that you can solve this type of question. Inequalities topic, okay, discussed in your regular classes actually. If not, no issues. You can, if you are absent for those sessions and all, okay, no issues. We just try to see this part, okay, how it is formed. Right. Now see the next question. This is also same concept. Inequalities, one more example. Here they given directly. Plus means less than, minus means greater than, equal symbol is either greater than or equal to, and star is nothing but equal. This is not equal. Now many people will ask doubt, sir, this symbol not equal. Not equal means can we take greater or less? Yeah, not equal means I agree, it may be greater than or less than, but how to consider, sir? See, don't stop with the with this. We have question as well. They're not using that symbol. Why that worry? They not at all use it that symbol here. So don't worry. Minimum one question guarantee. There is a scope two questions also in a lot of sets. In reasoning, right? Now here you just decode it. Minus means, I hope we got minus meaning is greater than. D greater than E. Here minus means E greater than F. Star meaning here is equal. F equal to G. Here star meaning D equal to G, E greater than G. So guys, now see, this is from the statement. Now using statement, you decide which conclusion is true. Is both true or only one or both false? Neither nor means both are false. Which is the answer, my dear friends, here? D to G, if you want to see, listen, F equal to G means in place of F I can put G. In place of F, I can put G. F equal to G. Yeah, in place of F, we can take G, right? So from D to G, common symbol is D greater than G. E to G, E greater than G. D equal to G, not correct. D, E greater than G is correct. Only second one true. Very good, my dear friends. 437, 583, 426. Yes, your answers are correct. Excellent. Right, this model, I repeat, we can expect two questions also, minimum one guarantee. Okay, and functions we discussed, so that's also. And this reasoning part, this diagram model for sure. Okay, this diagram may change, but letters, numbers, and one symbol combination, non-verbal reasoning, this is called as visual reasoning or non-verbal reasoning. In group, we have a lot of videos related to visual reasoning, series related questions, how to crack. We can go through that if required. Now, flow chart, this seventh one, eighth one, guys, listen, this is called flow chart. Okay, if you already taken attempted a test related to CoCubes, you can see two questions guarantee related to flow chart in reasoning. In reasoning, two questions you can lock for this. Minimum two questions. It's very simple. Those who can solve this flow chart, you have a methodology, and you people can do programming better. If you understand flow chart, how the things are moving one to other, then you can do programming better. See, they'll do this all in one slide. Okay, I just switched this into two. Okay, in exam you can find all this in one diagram. For better visibility, I split that into two. Here, notes will be shared. Focus on explanation. Okay. You started the process. Okay. First step is number in box 4 is 12. Number in box 1 is 13. Subtracting, we got minus 1. This you have to put in box 10. You have to put this in box 10. So box 10 is change it to minus 1. Okay. Now, next, this is a decision loop. Is box 10, box 10 value is minus, number in box 10 is minus 1, is it less than 0? Yes, true. Then you go for the next step. What is the next step? Number in box 9 0, number in box 5 10. You have to update this in box 2. Box 2 is actually 20, you update it to 10. Guys, box 2 is actually 20, now you have to update to 10. Next condition, number in box 2 is 10 actually. You updated box 2 as 10. Here box 10 is minus 1. Is minus 1 less than 0 correct? You went here. Next one, number in box 2 is 10. Number in box 7 is 5. Is 10 greater than 5? Yes, sir. Yes means you come to the last step. Number in box 10 is -1. Number in box 2 is 10. We got the product is -10. So we have to update box 3 as -10. Box 3 should be updated as -10. Box 10 value -1, right? And you have to multiply with box 2. That result should be saved in box 3. Okay, so guys, now what type of questions you can expect is at the end of the flowchart. Okay, what number is saved in box 10, box 3? They can ask you. So what's the answer? At the end of flowchart, at the end of flowchart, okay, what is the number in box 10? Box 3, like that they'll ask. What is the number in box 10? Box 10, box 3, like that. So that's one question. I'll give many questions now. Wait. At the end of the flowchart, which box is having least number? Which box is having highest number? At the end of the flowchart, which box have least number, have highest number, both? I'll just display the question one moment. Have least number, highest number, like that they can ask the question. One moment, I'm just displaying. I'm adding all those additional questions which they ask in any other diagrams as well. When some people are responding, I'll check. Yeah. So guys, these are the questions. I want now these three questions answered. They generally ask only two questions, but I'm asking three questions here. 7, 8, 9, and 10. At the end of the flowchart, which of the following boxes remains unchanged? Which is remains unchanged? Remains unchanged is which one? You know, box 10 is updated to -1. Box 3 is updated to -10. Box 2 change it to 10. Box 7 is not at all disturbed. And if they ask this question, no need to do any step C. Here box 10 only, you put the result in box 10. Box 10 will update. You put the result in box 2. Box 2 update. You put the result in box 3. Box 3 update. 10, 2 and 3 only chance. From diagram, without solving this flowchart also, this question you can easily answer. Because right side put the result in 10, 9, box 10, box 3, box 2, box 7 is not mentioned. So definitely we can go, okay, D is the thing, not change it. At the end of the flowchart, box 10 is having -10. Okay, which box is having least number? Which is having least number is box 3. Highest number, my dear friends, box 1, don't say box 2. A lot of people think box 2 is 20, but it's changed to 10. It's 13. Box 10 is 18, that is also changed to -1. Only box 1 is having highest number, least is box 3. So guys, they can ask you which box is having highest, least, like this. Got it right. Okay. Now let's move for data interpretation. Two questions, my dear friends. Data interpretation, they may give some table for you. Okay, or they can give some other diagrams. So, but data interpretation, two questions. It may be a table, it may be a bar graph or pie chart, like that. The last two questions guarantee from data interpretation. Here, this is the table. Generally, table and question both will be in the same when you scroll down. But here, for a better visualization, we kept a question here, diagram here, question next slide. What is the question? Which school has least number of students go abroad? Which school least number of students go abroad? This is schools. Okay. Overall, which school is having least, my dear friends? You see the diagram. Question is already clear. Which school is having least people sent to abroad? All years you see, every year if you observe, there is only, guys, what's the answer? Least. Very good. W, right? You observe every year W only least. Almost, okay, every year I think here 575 okay, but majority of the years W is the least. So by seeing itself, okay, we can decide the least people school, okay, least number of students going to abroad is from school W, from school W, right? Next question is they'll ask percentage increase. W school, how many people abroad go abroad in 2010? With W school in 2011, how many people will go abroad? That value percentage increase they're asking. They're all date and duration, two questions you keep in mind. Every set you see, two questions from date and duration guarantee. W in 2010 is 450, 2011 is 600. That's 2010 450, 2011 600. When you have doubt while solving any question, you people please you can raise hand. I'll unmute you people. You can ask your queries. 450 to 600. Some people by mistake they can click on the mic and all. So that's why to avoid that, I okay not given audio permission for all. I'm not given that. I'll give that access. Okay, once you people okay raise hand. Now see, 450 to 600. What is percentage increase? Percentage increase, profit percent both are same. Percentage increase, profit percent both are same. So 450 become 600. So your cost price becomes selling price. What is the profit is 150. Profit is always calculated with cost to price into 100. To convert into percentage, we should multiply by 100. So guys, profit percent or percentage increase is same. What is profit percentage is profit with respect to CP into 100. This is okay, easy to recall. If you people are not done with percentages, at least with profit percentage, you can recall this. So one time and three times, 100 upon 3 is 33 1 by 3%. Option B. Data interpretation, you can find two questions from this. So we have, okay, for next couple of days, every day 1 hour sessions. Okay, make sure you people join on time and learn some inputs related to quantum reasoning for CoCubes. Now see coding and decoding. Quant questions also will be discussed. Till now, majority of the questions are from reasoning. I too agree. Coding and decoding, minimum one question. Minimum one question. Minimum, I am saying there is a scope. You may get two or more also. Minimum one question. Here, begins is coded as QLGECZ with certain logic. Now calculate with the certain logic same is coded as what? So guys, see this is big typical question compared to regular questions. You know, in coding and decoding, you should know that letter values of each. Guys, anyone got the logic? This is all about logical thinking, coding and decoding. Here, it is from back to front. Here 19, here 17, minus 2. N is 14, L is 12, minus 2. So back to front, minus 2 I have to do. B is 2 or 28 also. We know A1, B2, so on Z value 26. Again, A can be taken as 27, B can be taken as 28. If required, Z can be taken as 0 also. Z can be taken as 0 also. 0 or 26. See, it's minus 2 logic. So guys, they are subtracting 2. So E minus 2 is C. C minus 2 is A. First letter should be C. Last letter must be A. Minus 2 logic. Minus 2 logic. So we'll get option D here for this question. Right. So the next one. 14th question, my dear friends. See the last questions like this as well. Very basic question reasoning. You need to count number of vowels in this. Most number of vowels in this. See this. Calculate which is having most number of vowels. Yeah. Number of vowels only you need to count. Basic question, right? So reasoning, they're asking number of vowels like this also. Sir, one clue is in general, which is having big line, that is having more vowels. In general, this is more. Okay, but you can cross verify at then. If time is very less, I suggest you which is having more big line, that is having more. If time is very less, you are just want to mark something which you can put like this. But if time is there, you count fastly. So 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and here 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10. So most number of vowels, least number of vowels like that also they can ask. In general, when time is very less, you can go for the question which is having line which is having more words, bigger one. More words instead of the bigger one, bigger contest. Now, series 15th question, quant, time and distance. They're asking all basic questions only, most of. Okay, now in these 3 days, we want to tap on that basic and moderate questions, not for high level questions. Okay, first, if you are clear with basic and moderate, then we can go for the higher level questions. Right, so if you hit that basic and moderate level, you can clear that CoCubes test. No negative marking. Remaining things you need to mark options. Okay, don't just like that skip it. Right now here, train crossing the bridge. My dear friends, when train cross bridge, when train is crossing bridge, distance is nothing but length of the train plus length of the bridge. A train is crossing the bridge. Suppose this is the bridge. Bridge is this. Now train is crossing the bridge means train is exactly here. The bridge is covered. Then this train length to be here. So here this is the bridge length. Then this is the train length. Right. So if you go for length of the train plus length of the bridge. Okay. So bridge length is 0.38 kilometers means you should speed is in meter per second. You need to convert this into meters, 380 meters. You multiply with 1000, we'll get 380 meters. Now a Namit is riding at a speed. So this is riding. Namit is riding. So train is not there. When train crossing the bridge means okay, train length. But here a man crossed the bridge. A man is crossing the bridge means man length is negligible compared to train length. Man length is negligible. If train crossing the bridge means length of the train plus length of the bridge will come into picture. But here man crossing the bridge means only length of the bridge is sufficient. Time is distance by speed. Here distance is 380 meters. Speed is 20 meters per second. See how simple, right? 19 seconds. Basic questions like this also. They ask some questions kilometer per hour to meter per second also. Kilometer per hour to meter per second also. So see that questions also they can ask. So you have to know the conversion kilometer per hour to meter per second is this. And similarly meter per second to kilometer per hour as well. In regular sessions we given in detail how this formula is came. So but here as it is a revision part we can climb. Okay, you can write like this. 18 upon pi kilometer per hour. Basic questions. Now see this. This is again in reasoning point of view. Okay, in reasoning, I mentioned clearly easy and moderate questions only we are touching now. We are discussing now. Okay, then we'll go for next level. Day by day, we'll discuss all different type of questions. We'll get practice as well. Now see this question cannot be formed. When they use cannot be formed, go with the vowels first of all. Always focus on the vowels. How many, what is the vowels given? In the given words, what are the vowels available? Vowels will help you a lot of times. Vowels will help you a lot of times. Here two options are correct. Cannot be formed. Two options are correct. Actually, one moment. There is a typing mistake in D. Typing mistake in D. This is the D. I'm just okay correcting those mistakes. And so this is actually D. Okay, here also this is A and B. Now, which is cannot be formed is vowel. Vowel you focus, my dear friends. Vowel you focus. O is not there. What is the vowels available is A, E, I. Here, vowels available is A, E, I. Here O is there. You focus on vowels, you can find. Here also vowels available is A, E, I. But here O is given. So vowels will help you, which cannot be formed. Sometimes can be formed also they'll ask. Can be formed also they'll ask. You need to be alert. Cannot be formed, can be formed. When it is can be formed, okay, A should come one time. Here A is given only one time. That count also focus. One time should occur. Right. Now back to that. Guys, this question, okay, we'll write the symbols. Then question you need to solve because today itself, this is the third question we are discussing. Not smaller than, not greater than, neither greater nor equal. Neither, both are same. Okay. I too agree. Fine. Okay. As per the question, maybe is it typo error or what? Okay. Let's see. Maybe in options or question they use only one symbol. Maybe. Okay. Let's say. Okay. Maybe among this one is smaller, greater, like that should be there. Fine. Let it be. Suppose that is the case. One both less than, and star means equal. Right. See here, at the rate is not used in the options. Lot of people stuck here, sir. Percentage means less than, at the rate means less than. How it is possible? You do the question, sir. Your job is what are the given. You need to go ahead with that, right? Okay, so don't question them. Okay, first go solve. Let's see what is happening. Here, at the rate is not at all in the discussion. Not at all in the discussion here. Only one is used. Right. Now percentage means less than. H less than L. Star means equal. L equal to G. Hash means either greater than or equal to M. So guys, you decide the answer which is correct, which is wrong. Is it both correct? See, we decoded all. Statement is given here. This is the statement. And this is the conclusion. Which is correct conclusion? H to M. Okay, L equal to G. In place of L, I can put G because L is not there in the conclusion. H less than G is either greater than or equal to M. Now listen, H to M, there is no common symbol. When there is no common symbol, I cannot see any relation between H and M. Eliminated. Guys, H to M, there is no common symbol. Eliminated. H to G, H less than G, here also H less than G, only conclusion 2 follows. When there is no common symbol throughout the path from H to M, okay, there is no common symbol, you can just, okay, ignore it. Yeah, L equal to G, when equal is there, you replace one with the L with G or G with L, depends on conclusions, you replace, then see the common symbol. When equal is there, replace those things with other and then check the common symbol. In your regular sessions, in depth how to discuss this is how to solve this is discussed, but today we are just going with the outline here, out on out. Okay. Now see ratio quant. This model one question guarantee. Ratio or ages. This model they'll say two people ages are in this ratio. Total age is so much. Total two persons age is 76. They can give the question like 76 is the age of sum of ages of Kelly and Monica. Okay, and their ages are the ratio 2:7. What is the ratio of Monica after 4 years? What is the age of Kelly before 4 years? Like that, they can give related to ages as well. Ages also they can ask. Okay, and here Kelly and Monica, sum of this 12 plus 7 is 19. You want total 76. Here they mention instead of number they given in votes. 76 toffees or chocolates to be distributed. 19 should become 76 means this is the shortcut dear. Don't waste your time in exam. Okay, here 19 into 4. I repeat, this model I am guarantee one question you can find. But instead of okay, this toffees, they can say, okay, ages also. 12 plus 7, 19, but you want total 76. That 76 is distributed for Kelly and Monica, right? Adding we got 19, you want 76, we have to multiply by 4. 12 into 4 is 48. 7 into 4 is 28. Yeah, Kelly is 48, Monica is 28. Same question, two difference also they'll come. We will get in two different sets. But for one student they'll ask find Kelly. For other student they ask find for Monica. Okay, same question also if you copy and all things will be in a different. The last word instead of Kelly they put Monica also. So a lot of people feel that sir questions are same. I too agree, but things will change. You have to be alert, right? So ages also they can ask in the same model. Clear? Excellent here. Now profit and loss. One question guarantee from profit and loss. So guys, profit and loss one question, time and distance one question, data interpretation two questions, ratio one question. This is all the discussion related to quant. Minimum one question from profit and loss. Time and work one question. Okay, ratio one question. Right? So this is in data interpretation two questions. This is all in quant. Reasoning I am mentioning also, you just be alert. Right now, see, Paul bought a watch for rupees 1650. Cost price is 1650. You want selling price. Selling price is two ways to do. As gain is 12%, guys, we should write 112%. 100% means 1 means both are equal. 12% gain means 12% extra should come. So 112 divided by 100 into 1650. 52 times 50 33 times. And this is 56 times. So we'll give it's ending with 8. Yes, it should be 1500. Okay, fine. 56 into 30. We can write this as 11 into 168, which is 1848. This is one method. Okay, to write okay selling price. Cost price is there. They given you have to calculate selling price. They given gain. Sometimes selling price is given. You have to calculate cost price. Basic questions like this also they're asking. I agree. Okay, there are few difficult questions as well, but 12 questions out of 20 in quant, 12 questions out of 20 in reasoning are easy and moderate. If you can hit that, you can clear the test. Right. And see this question by difference. The other way of solving is cost price 1650, right? Okay. Selling price is 1650, 12% profit, right? 10% is nothing but 165. 10% means divided by 5, divide by 10. For any value, divided by 10 is 10%. Okay. 10% 165, right? Next 2% means 10% 165 divided by 5 will give this. 165 divided by 5. So why? 10% is 165 divided by 5 is 2%, right? We will get 33. Adding all, you can see 1848. There are many methods to solve. Okay, whatever you are convenient with multiplication, this one. You are convenient with addition means this one. Right? So which is favorable for you, you can go with that. Good. Officially calculator not allowed. Officially calculator not allowed for this. Now series 21, my dear friends, this is again repetition, right? Like not repetition, I mean to say function related. Introduction reasoning, function related 1 to 2 questions you will get. This is one among that. You can observe this is one among that. Focus on this question. What's the answer you got? This is a Q, not G. I'm just modifying it. Typing error. RO of P of Q. So R of P of Q of A you need to calculate. First Q of minus 1 at A value minus 1. So Q of minus 1 is minus 3. So R of P of minus 3. P of minus 3 is minus 3 whole square minus 3, which is 9 minus 3, 6. 9 minus 3, 6 will get. So R of 6 is nothing but 6 plus 9, 15. You can find in CoCubes test platform, you search, check, you can find this type of questions here. Right, excellent. Now see the next one. This is also one such question. Function, they define some function, A hash B, they give a define some symbol meaning. You just need to substitute and go ahead with that. First, you need to calculate 6 question mark 9 as per this 6 minus 9 whole square, which is 9. Then 4 hash 9 we have to calculate because this value 9 we got. This is 4 square minus 9 square, 16 minus 81, you got minus 65. You got minus 65. Right? Very good. I can see few people are responding fast. Good. See the next question, my dear friends. See, just now we mentioned, okay, ratio related. Ratio related, this is all previous questions of CoCubes. I collected easy and moderate only I'm discussing now. Typical questions also there. One video already shared in group regarding CoCubes practice test 1. There are 8 questions are there. That's a bit high level also discussed. You just go through that. Those questions not discussed here. But high level questions also given there. Okay, now, okay, this first day, second day we'll see easy and moderate. Last day we'll see about difficult. First target is to clear the test, right? Now two numbers, ratio is 13 and 17. First number is 117, read that carefully. What is the other number? First number is 117, what is the other number? Okay, 13 become 117 means this is 9 times. Now same way, next number is 17 into 9 times, we'll get 153. Okay, like this model, basic question from ratio. Very good, option C is correct. Time and work. Time and work related question. Time and work related question. Here, Paul and Peter together can complete the work in 48 days. Paul alone can do it in 192 days. Peter alone can do it in how many days? So guys, listen, I'll give one shortcut situation or formulas now. See, when they're given together and they're asking alone means shortcut is product divide by difference. Product divide by difference you try. Okay, those two values product divide by difference is the shortcut. Methodology also will be explained, but shortcut if you want product divide by difference. Difference between these two is 144. 43 times. This is typing mistake 64. 364 times. Product divided by difference when they're given together, but see the contrast. Okay, see the context. See, this is together, they're asking alone. When alone is there, asking together is a different thing. I repeat, here the situation is like A plus B complete the work in X days, A alone Y days, then B alone if you want means it's X into Y upon difference. Difference should be always positive. We don't get timing in negative, right? This is one thing. When they given together, you want to find alone. Whereas if suppose they given alone and asking together, P can complete the work in L days, Q can complete the work in M days. Together if they ask product upon addition of that. Why I'm specifically mentioning this thing here is in CoCubes the questions more are in this way. They're given P alone, Q alone, together is what? They're asking A and B together, A alone, B alone is what? Okay, that's why. Okay, there is a concept to discuss. In time and work, we given you are assuming some work and you can do like that. But now our target is to clear the exam. So how you can go and solve the questions more and more discussions is this. 64 days. You observe 64 days is correct. So product divide by difference when they're given together and asking alone. When they are given alone and asking for together, this is together. Then product divide by summation should come. Right. Next one, profit and loss. All these are previous CoCubes questions. Recent papers. Hexaware is conducting CoCubes test platform. Accenture also taking CoCubes as the test platform from okay the different exams recently which is done. Okay, these are questions collection from that. Right. So let's see about this question, my dear friends. Sells the laptop at 45,000. Selling price is given 45,000. What is the cost price here? See, repair cost, okay, transportation cost, all this will consider cost price. When you purchase a second-hand laptop, repairing cost or remodeling cost, all those will consider cost price only. Until you sold, whatever you spend will come to the cost. Advertisement cost also, tax also, you are paying some tax while purchasing that also comes under cost price. So selling price is 45, cost price is 30, profit is 15,000 out of 30,000 into 100, which is 50%. 50% is the profit, you just see. Profit with respect to CP, we discussed today itself one question related to profit percent. Profit percent is profit with respect to cost price always. Loss also with respect to cost price only. Right. See this next question. This is also recent question from CoCubes test platform. Selling price of 16 articles is equal to cost price of 24 articles. 16 articles selling price is equal to 24 articles cost price. This is 8 3 times, 8 2 times. SP is 3 by 2 times of cost price. See 3 by 2 you can convert into percentage by multiplying with 100. Whether it is integer or fraction or decimal, if you want percentage means multiply with 100. 150% of CP. SP is 150% of CP, 50% profit. 50% profit. Selling price 150%. Yeah, if it is 120%, we'll say 20% profit. See, no formulas, simple concepts. Very good, my dear friend. See the next question. This is also time and work. Like this, basic questions they are asking, time and work. We have a chain rule. We have a chain rule. See, you have E1 also in that video. If you go through that practice paper 1, okay, we're given a question where all these factors also involved. H is hours per day, my dear friend. This is hours per day. M is how many members. How many members, how many days, how many hours per day, how much efficiency, what is the work they did. E is efficiency. So 40 people here, same work means WW cancel because of same work. If hours per day efficiency is not given means we should consider both are working same hours, both are working with same efficiency like that. 40 people 15 days, 50 people how many days? Is nothing but more people less time should require. Simple logic, more people time taken should be less. Very good. I can see responses from many of you. Good. More people time taken must be less. Now see this simple interest compound interest also they're asking. See simple interest I equal to PTR by 100. Here interest is 72, principal 400. Listen. Wait. At what rate of interest per annum would an amount 400? Yeah, 400 is result to 70 rupees. Timing 2 years. Rate of interest is not given. You need to work on it. 4 into 2, 8, 8, 9 times. See, basic questions related to simple interest. If it is compound interest, principal into 1 plus r upon 100 whole power n. This is number of years minus principal you should do. This is called compound amount. When they use the word amount, you have to stop here. When they ask interest, you have to remove the principal. This is called compound amount. In compound interest, we can do like this. They ask questions related to compound interest as well. When they use the word amount, don't subtract principal. When they ask interest, then subtract principal. Compound amount, this is compound amount. CA is compound interest, this is compound amount. Right. So guys, okay, we'll discuss this remaining questions in next session. Okay. For next couple of days, we have sessions. Okay. And it's a request for everyone. If you have any doubt, please raise hand and get it clarified. We discuss few set of questions, but these all are easy and moderate level. I'll share the notes, okay, in the app itself or else in your group. Okay, kindly go through that and work on it. Okay, this models first go through this. Yesterday, tomorrow session and day after tomorrow, we have 3 days. We'll discuss the stuff. Right. Any doubts from your end? You are welcome.